So here it is, the Diocese of Guildford. From just below Heathrow in the north, to the Hindhead Tunnel in the south, and from the market town of Farnham in the west, over to Box Hill in the east. We represent more than 160 parishes, serving well over 1 million people, more than 80 church schools, and numerous chaplaincies and community partnerships, all joining together in the 12 goals of transforming church, transforming lives, our shared vision. Each week, well over 20,000 of us worship in our local church, and it's great to be a part of this. Some of these people are clergy, with around 140 being paid for centrally. It's by having these people work alongside others, both paid and unpaid roles, that we can make a difference right across our diocese, and beyond. Doing all this costs some serious money, millions of pounds a year, and that's just a small percentage of all that goes on. So where does this money come from? You might think that we get money from the government or the national church. We don't get any money from the government, and we actually give money to the national church to help support parishes in poorer parts of the country. And as a young diocese, we get very little income from land, buildings or investments. So the money has to come from us, the parishes. 95p in every pound we spend together as a diocese comes from money generously given in church each week. It means that today's people are paying for today's church and laying strong foundations for tomorrow. This contribution is what we call our Parish Share. And it's through this Parish Share that we are able to fund the work we do together, enabling growth in mission and ministry across our diocese. In 2016, you asked us to carry out a review of Parish Share, and since this time, hundreds of people have had their say through surveys, consultations and meetings, all concluding that the way we calculate Parish Share needs to change. To understand the change, let's have a look at the basic principles of Parish Share. Every parish pays directly for its vicar. We call that ministry costs. And every parish makes a contribution to the other costs of running our diocese. We call that shared costs. Together, these make up Parish Share, and the total amount we need to raise isn't changing. But within this, there will be changes to the way these are calculated. Let's look first at the costs of your vicar, or ministry costs. Under the old system, the cost of your vicar was a direct sum. We added up their stipend and housing, as well as council tax, national insurance, and pension contributions. Under the new system, all those costs will still apply, but we'll be adding in some of the extra bits which allow your vicar to do their job. This includes costs of their ongoing training and development, as well as supporting the welfare of your vicar and their family. And it even pays towards the training of your next vicar, who you haven't met yet, but I'm sure is very nice. So that's ministry cost. Think of it as what each parish gets back from Parish Share. Now let's look at the shared costs. This is what we give to enable mission and ministry elsewhere. This supports our schools, chaplaincies, synod, the national church, and our safeguarding work, as well as the parish support teams based at Church House Guildford, which support you through finance, buildings, and HR expertise, to name a few. Keeps them quite busy. Your shared costs are calculated by looking at the number of people who go to your church and how affluent your area is, just like before. But now this picture will include everyone coming to the church throughout the week. And to get a better picture of the affluence of your area, we will be using new and sophisticated data techniques. So that's how the shared costs will now be worked out. And this, added to our new ministry cost, gives us our Parish Share total. On average, shared costs will now be lower, meaning smaller increases as congregations grow. And for the majority of parishes, that's all there is to it. But how does this new approach enable growth in mission and ministry across our diocese? Well, using some of our shared costs, we have created a fund of around £600,000 to invest directly into parishes that need a little extra. This is going to help our most deprived parishes, those most affected by the change, and those with a higher than average population. So the money will go to where it's needed the most and will make real change happen. We're calling these Mission Investment Grants. This is one of the real strengths of our parish share system, that together we can make sure there is a Christian presence in every community, not just those that can afford it. As with any change, you'll need time to plan and get things in place. So when will the new parish share system start? January 2019, with full implementation by 2021, so nobody will see the changes all at once. Certainly no need to panic, and don't worry, dedicated help will be available to make sure you have a workable plan in place for your parish. So this is Parish Share. Every church is asked to give, and every church receives. This way we can do more together than we could ever do alone. All this is so that together we can be a transforming church, transforming lives all across our diocese. To find out more about your new parish share, please visit cofguildford.org.uk/parish share.